Hello lovely people, lovely day here in the woods, beautiful spot. It's just a short video to talk about something. It's just, well, it's a little bit of a testimony because I got a prophecy from a very good friend of mine about my life, and in it was the fact that I will be travelling at some point soon, according to the Lord's will, and that I'll be evangelising a lot more than I suppose I do now. And anyway, I've always gone to parties, and especially if it's for non-believers, or you know, if I know non-believers and I want to go around there and hang out with them or whatever, I always spend a little time in the car on the way there praying for wisdom, because I've discovered that when you pray for wisdom, you're praying basically for the Holy Spirit to put words in your mouth, because from experience I can tell you that when I first became a Christian and I wanted everybody to know the Lord, I was saying truthful things, going to these parties and whatnot. I was telling the truth, but and my passion was there, but I never seemed to be able to get anywhere. It just, there was something blocking the message getting through and hearts being changed. And so the Lord led me to start praying for wisdom whenever I went on these things, or whenever I met up with a non-believer or even a believer who doesn't really know the Lord that well. And I started to see results, not just in people actually listening to what I was saying, but just within my own soul. I knew that the wisdom that I was talking about was not from me, it was supernatural, and the Holy Spirit knows what someone needs in the moment, and I just thought it was really a valuable lesson that I wanted to share with you. Was when you pray for wisdom, I believe if you're a born-again, spirit-filled Christian, the Lord will use that prayer to get across what he actually wanted from the meeting, because every encounter you have is a God-ordained moment, really. Everyone you meet, there's something special about that moment, and because we're so used to meeting people and whatever, we take it for granted. But he can use the situation far more effectively if you are in submission to receiving, like an antenna, the inspiration or inspiritation from his Spirit. So next time you go and meet someone, especially non-believers, and you plan on evangelizing or just giving them the gospel or wanting to get some kind of spiritual fruit out of the meeting, just spend a little time, obviously coming before the Lord and praying, but that he would inspire you with supernatural wisdom that you couldn't possibly know. It's the kind of wisdom that as you are speaking it just flows out from the everlasting well of knowledge that the Lord has put in your heart through his Spirit. And it's a wonderful thing, and I thought I would share that with you because it's a gift at the end of the day. We can't take any credit for it, but it's us being obedient and seeing his will be done. So have a lovely day, and God bless you. Isn't it beautiful here?